7 people have been arrested, but 2 men, Ollie Caldwell and Traydon Crawford, were just arrested.
First, APD put his name in the news, tying him to the Spark Street murders.
Now, when I talk about him, we talking about Lil Baby. So Atlanta police is trying to charge Lil Baby with connection to the murder of 2 teenage boys that happened after a war between 4PF and they ops sent up on Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? So when they saw the murders that happened on Spark Street is actually Lil Baby's old hood. Spark Street is Lil Baby's old hood in Oakland City.
Then the state opposed his bond. We argue that there was no evidence of his guilt at all during a preliminary hearing that went on for a month. We eventually secured a bond, but he was on house arrest. Finally, over a year later, the state agreed it didn't have the evidence and declined to even indict the case.
Right.
Our thoughts are with the families of the victims of the tragic shooting, but we are grateful the justice system worked and my client is finally released.
So they was trying to say that the reason was because Lil Baby ended up doing a music video in his ops hood. Now, granted, I don't know why he did that, but the music video ended up getting shot up. I don't know if anybody died that time. I think some people got hit. Obviously, Lil Baby got up out of there. And then after that shooting, I think Lil Baby's side, 4PF, they went and did something to them niggas. And then that's what made them come back to Lil Baby old hood and try to kill some more of they ops. But they didn't kill no ops. They killed 2 innocent little boys. You know what I'm saying?
In the Superior Court of Fulton County, State of Georgia versus Ali Caldwell, decision of District Attorney to decline to prosecute defendant. Comes now, Fani T. Willis, District Attorney of Atlanta Judicial Circuit,
Fani
State
Willis.
of Georgia, and shows this honorable court the following. The facts of this case have been reviewed with the arresting officer, and although it appears that probable cause may have existed for the defendant's arrest, the decision of the district attorney at this time is to not present the above referenced defendant's case to the grand jury. The reasons for this decision are as follows. Legal and factual considerations to include, but are not necessarily limited to, insufficient evidence to prove this case beyond a reasonable doubt. Word.
So they don't have enough evidence.
That's why it's
to prove
always
the
funny
case.
when y'all read the headlines. When we read stuff like this, that's what always get us. Decision of district attorney to decline to prosecute defendant. Yeah, that shit right there, that's what we look at. But it's that bottom part, legal and factual considerations to include, but are not necessarily limited to, insufficient evidence to prove this case beyond a reasonable doubt.
Right.
Word. Are you serious? Man, let's get back into it. Then I had to double back and look. So this one right here is another one that they whooped on. So the other one ended in 0-1. This one ends in 0-0. So again, decision of district attorney to decline to prosecute defendant comes now. Fani T. Willis, district attorney of the Atlanta Judicial Circuit, State of Georgia, and shows this honorable court the following. The facts of this case have been reviewed with the arresting officer, and although it appears that probable cause may have existed for the defendant's arrest, the decision of the district attorney at this time is to not present the above referenced defendant's case to the grand jury. The reasons for this decision are as follows. Legal and factual considerations to include, but are not necessarily limited to, insufficient evidence to prove this case beyond a reasonable doubt.
Yeah.
Well, damn. So not only that, it gets to a point where, Fani Willis, you've been taking L after L.
So I'm not gonna lie, Fani Willis has been taking L after L. I can't remember what other L she took after the Young Thug trial or whatever. But obviously, I don't know if like one of these Atlanta rappers, like, I don't know if they fucked her daughter and left her or cheated on her daughter. I don't know what happened. But Fani Willis do not like these Atlanta rappers. You know what I'm saying? She don't like them and she trying to get all of them locked up. She was trying to tie Lil Baby into a RICO. You know what I'm saying? That ain't work. She tried to get Young Thug and them locked up for the RICO. That ain't really work either. So this is just another one of her failures, basically. And I'm not the nigga that's gonna be like, oh, free Lil Baby, free Lil Durk, free Pooh Shiesty. Like, no, lock them. If them niggas robbing and killing and shooting, lock them niggas up. I ain't that. But I'm also the nigga that understand, like, if he ain't the whole trying to tie Lil Baby into that was a stretch. They was trying to say that he was responsible for the murder of the 2 boys that died in his hood. They tried to say that that was his fault because he started it by going to do a music video in his op's hood. That don't make no sense, bro. Hey, listen up. I know it's a lot of y'all that's tired of buying that cheap, bad jewelry that fall off your neck the first time you wear it. That's why I rock with GLD. Cause where else I would find good quality jewelry that's built to last and won't break the bank? I can't find that nowhere. And unlike most companies, GLD actually uses real gold. None of that cheap stuff. Every stone is meticulously placed to provide the best quality for the customer. Plus, they have a special proprietary process that ensures you get the best jewelry every single time. And y'all know it ain't nothing better than shining like new money. So you need your jewel game to be on point. And don't nothing complete an outfit like the jewels. I'm trying to tell you. And GLD got everything. They got chains, earrings, they got bracelets, they got pendants, they got fully iced out watches, my God. And the best part is everything from GLD is guaranteed for life. They literally built this so it can last you the rest of your life. So click that link in the description and scan that QR code. Go to GLD.com and get 40% off your first order for all new customers if you use the code Mula. That's me. That's me. Again, use promo code Mula and all new customers and get 40% off. 40, bro. 40. So if you want to shine like new money like Mula, hit up GLD, baby. Maybe he did start it, but you gonna say it's his fault? He's involved with the murder? It ain't got nothing to do with 2 grown-ass men deciding to load up their guns, drive to the other side of town, shoot at, I don't know who they was trying to kill, but they end up killing 2 little innocent kids. That's them grown-ass men fault. I didn't make them do that.
The Atlanta police believe a shooting that resulted in the deaths of 2 teens
What the hell?
happened because of a Lil Baby music video. This afternoon, police announced 2 additional arrests made in connection to the shooting last summer.
And then police say that this was all the result of tension, a beef between 2 gangs. The 11 Alive's Erica Murphy is live from police headquarters with the very latest. So, Erica, what led police to these arrests?
Well, Ron, they say that a wiretap between a man sitting behind bars and some of the suspects is one of the things that tipped them off to all of the people they've arrested so far. They also shared that the plot for this deadly shooting runs deep. In fact, we have confirmed after looking over arrest warrants for the 7 people implicated in this deadly shooting that one of the people they're looking at is Atlanta-based rapper Lil Baby.
Video evidence depicted several people in this community pouring out of their apartments, attempting to triage wounds, attempting to transport persons to the hospital.
On July 2nd, a shooting at the Oakland City West End Apartments claimed the life of 13-year-old best friends Jacody Davis and Lamont Freeman. The pair were gathered to celebrate Freeman's birthday. Another child, just 11, was also shot.
To this, Lamont Freeman was allowed to be a 13-year-old for 27 minutes.
Fucked up.
Before gang violence ultimately took his life.
Officials say Atlanta police, along with the FBI, have been working for months to bring the people responsible for taking these 2 young lives to justice. Major Ralph Woolfolk says that the killings are tied to a gang rivalry that escalated during a video shoot.
Gang violence that was orchestrated by adults in our city, and cowardly acts of an Atlanta-based rapper that decided to go over into a rival gang stronghold and shoot a music video in a place that he knew he should not have been.
Now, I agree. Was it stupid for him to go over there? Yes. I think it's stupid for Lil Baby to, I'm not going to say come back to Atlanta, but if Lil Baby is coming back to Atlanta to hang out in hoods, to shoot music videos in hoods, when he's been a multi-millionaire platinum recording artist for more than 10 years, do I think that's fucking stupid? Hell yeah. But for y'all to try to act like he has something to do with the murder because 2 grown-ass men drove to Oakland City, seen a kid's birthday party, and decided to shoot it up, that ain't got nothing to do with Lil Baby, folks. You know what I'm saying? And he said cowardly act, as if Lil Baby, like, you know what I'm saying, though? Now, do I think Lil Baby has a little bit of responsibility for what happened, yeah, but it's not enough responsibility for you to arrest him or for you to be talking about this shit in a press conference. You know what I'm saying? Like, no. Like, should he have done that? No. But what you gonna charge him with? Illegal aggravated music videos and ops hood charge? Like, what the fuck? Like, what like
7 people have been arrested, but 2 men, Ollie Caldwell and Traydon Crawford, were just arrested.
and that dude Ali
Now,
apparently
police
got
say
off.
there is now a $50,000 reward to bring everyone who might be involved with this shooting to justice. And we also want you to know that we've been hearing for months through tipsters that rapper Lil Baby might be involved in this, but today was the first day we were able to report it because we confirmed it through those warrants that we looked at.
Right.
Reporting from Atlanta Police
They had his
Headquarters,
name in
Erica
warrants. It's
Murphy,
crazy.
11
Like, what the
Alive
fuck
News.
So Lil Baby obviously had Drew Finland, which was actually, I'm pretty sure Drew Finland was the same lawyer that was helping. I think he was on a YSL case, if I'm not mistaken. But he said the part of the press conference on Wednesday by the Atlanta Police Department that made an obvious reference to Dominique Jones was complete and total nonsense, which it was. And see, stupid ass police be the reason why, not necessarily saying Lil Baby, but niggas be getting off with shit because of stupid ass police that do stupid shit like this. To say that he couldn't shoot a music video in his hometown, a place that he loves and has continued to uplift, is disgraceful. Even more, the location for a major music video is a decision made by a professional team and is not a decision made by any individual, the rapper attorney says. So I don't know. I just don't like. What was you, like I said, what the fuck was y'all was gonna charge him with aggravated shooting music video in your ops hood? When you really think about it, Lil Baby should be able to go anywhere in Atlanta and shoot any type of video. It's not illegal for him to do that. But what is illegal is to not like that and then go kill 2 kids and shoot another kid because you didn't like that. Because the shit doesn't even make no fucking sense because Lil Baby doesn't live here. So if you're mad at Lil Baby, you need to go find Lil Baby then if that's what you want to do. But coming back to Lil Baby's old hood and killing 2 kids when you seen all these kids out here. You're not about to tell me you shooting at these niggas and you ain't see none of these kids out here. And then you killed 2 kids. You didn't shoot both kids at the same time. That means you seen one kid get shot, drop, and you kept shooting. Y'all ain't get no fuck. Y'all was looking for any type of excuse to go kill somebody or go shoot at some kids. It could have been Lil Baby. It could have been fucking Quavo. It could have been anybody. Y'all would have looked up for it. Y'all just retarded ass wannabe gang banging thugs that kill some kids in cold blood for no fucking reason. Cause Lil Baby he ain't lived there in over a decade. He's been a rich rapper since like 2015 or some shit, bro. What are we talking about?
The part of the press conference on Wednesday,
So basically, the whole thing was it sounded like it was just stupid. I'm glad Lil Baby got off with it. What I would tell Lil Baby though is Lil Baby is one of those rappers where I feel like be on some goofy shit. You know what I'm saying? Because when it comes to like, like I remember seeing a picture of Lil Baby like in like a Maybach or something, and he was eating some Popeyes, and he was like, yeah, still keeping it hood or some shit. Like Lil Baby, one of those artists, you know what I'm saying, who so tied to the streets and just can't let the streets go. For whatever reason, he just can't let the streets all the way go. You know what I'm saying? Like he just can't do it. And I think that's goofy shit. I think that's stupid. I think it's goofy. I think it's dumb. I think it's a lot of shit. You know what I'm saying? But he didn't deserve to get charged or indicted or mentioned by the police or in the warrant or in the his name shouldn't have been in this shit at all. The only reason y'all put his name in there because he Lil Baby and he famous. If he wasn't Lil Baby, if that motherfucking music video was gonna get 500 views, y'all wouldn't have said shit about his name. You know what I'm saying? So that's the only thing I don't like. But